matchup.
It's not needed anymore. We're still going to Battlefield, though, but now instead of a Space Hunter, we have a Space Criminal, it seems. Wolf versus Youngling. I'm not completely sure how this match will turn out. Haven't seen a lot of Koyu's Wolf lately. I know he still plays him, but I doubt it's as experienced as Samus, but it's only one way we will find out.
I'm yet to see his Wolf, but I'm sure that he could play mostly any character he really wants at this level with a little bit of practice. Game 1 starting, it's kind of picking off where last game started. No one really starting out with a big combo. It's just like little hits here and there. And that cute little string sends Semi off stage, sends Wolf in exactly where he wants to be when you're in the corner, trying to get around all his crazy hitboxes and his long-lasting nair and such.
Yeah.
Semi doing a good job so far, though. Just trying to find that first hit that he can start what he wants.
I think the grappling hook is also a good feature in this situation because Wolf does have a lot of good out-of-shield options, like the up smash, for example. That's an option that a lot of Wolf players choose to do, but it has little lag because and a lot of players it costs a lot of players to have difficulties with punishing Wolf. But Youngling can just stay at the same distance he used to be and just tether grab him.
Correct.
Ooh, almost gets the down smash right there. Even game for as far as we know right now. Wolf Nair is maybe gonna kill. Becker certainly is going to, as Koyu takes the first stock, surprisingly. Semi really finding difficulties in taking more dealing out more percent. I think killing is even going to be more difficult than it usually is for Youngling because he really struggles at killing. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but he can't really kill. Well, he can kill, but he has difficulty setting into it.
Correct. And Semi not getting quite unlucky with these edge guards in the last few instances, but he finds that boomerang to forward air and closes out the first stock of this game. And now we're basically back to even, and a cute little opening. Gets the reverse back into another reverse back air, setting up the edge guard. Gets him on the edge, trying to find some ledge trapping, but to no avail. And again, this game is quite the tied game.
As you saw, like that one combo did like 47%. That's so insane. Like Wolf just had the advance with a couple of hits, but Supahsemmie is like, I'm not gonna have any of that. I'm just gonna start this combo and get your advantage out of your face. I want it right now. It's my percent.
And another reason why I think we're seeing this Wolf come out is it's also a best of 5. So he definitely has room to work with. If he wants to try something out, it's better to do it in the beginning of the set rather than it has to work out later if you pull it out.
Yeah, maybe he can just pull out the Samus when he really wants to. But Wolf seems to be doing fine. Seems to be a decent pick in this situation. Ooh, back air, sour spot though, not killing.
Gets a cheeky arrow in there, just trying to stop that up tilt. Almost closes it out, kind of looking like Snake.
Oh, sadly gets the short up belt instead of the full hop. But the up tilt will close out the stock anyway. Semi with 143% right now. Really prone to getting killed by Wolf with a back air, maybe a back throw maybe at the ledge. There's some stuff Wolf can do. Tries to go for the boomerang yet again. He wants some combo started.
Just denying Koyu a single hit in the situation, punishing for every chance he's trying to get to try to find a way in. Semi playing very patiently, dashing back a lot, throwing his projectiles, waits super patiently, gets that grab, throws him off the stage. Just continuing his lead, pressuring more and more and more. That backer does close it out, but it's still an 80% gap that Koyu's gonna try to close out now.
Yeah, you saw Semi play a lot more patiently, just really waiting what his opponent is about to do. And Youngling does have a lot of tools to react to that. Not getting the 2-frame, sadly, there. Hitbox might be big, but Wolf's leg surely isn't in that situation. Trying to get a cancel, but instead eats a lot of damage right there.
Oh.
Back air almost gonna do it.
Tries to find
yeah, that's difficult.
That hitbox is so deceptive.
It's deceptively large and strong.
Yeah. So good stuff to Koyu pulling out that game 1 after being behind quite like 80% on that last stock actually. The pick worked out for him.
He brought it back with like one combo. Like he just kept on wailing with the forwards and the uppers, and maybe then a back air is just enough to get him so far off stage that you really limited options.
And initially I thought maybe Wolf has the reflector, but we didn't even see that much of that in that game at all. He mostly used like the beefy hits to just get past anything Youngling was trying to do.
All right, we're gonna stick with the Wolf, it seems.
Yeah.
Semi is trying to see if something else might work. He's thinking.
Generally, Semi is the character loyalist in this game.
Yeah,
he doesn't pull out much.
He does have the Ganondorf, the fan favorite.
The Net Battle series
Yeah,
Ganondorf.
I doubt it's going to work better for him in this situation, but it's still there. It's still there.
So taking a town and city, and even though I understand he wants more room to work with against Wolf, this could be like a reverse edge sword where, because Young struggles to kill so much and the stage is way bigger in this game, I could see it maybe not working out for him, but he is going for the risk and trying it anyway.
Yeah, maybe something like Kalos is also a good pick for him if he wants that space. But right now, Semi seems to be enjoying those platforms with town and city. Maybe that's why he picked them. Ooh, gets the Nair, not getting the jab lock right there. Air dodge sub stage. He's just trying to see how he can get out of the corner with that. Because Wolf's corner pressure is just really good in this game, especially with the smash attacks and the auto-cancel back air. And Semi really has difficulty getting through to that. We saw him try a little bit, and now we see it again. But one hit from Wolf throws you back in that situation. Ooh, no forward air right there. I don't think it would have connected. Ooh, almost gets the down smash right there.
And that's also a big difference between these characters. Like, I don't want to disregard anything, but generally, if you're playing Young, you need to really be on point with your combos. Whereas Wolf, I don't want to say they're easier combos, but they're definitely less execution-heavy combos.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think they're more guaranteed. It seems.
Yeah.
Like their moves, they combo better into each other, while Young Link has this really free-flowing combo system.
And he just throws out that up tilt, saying, "I know you're about to run into me," and closes out that first stock. Good stuff to Semi.
Oh, and the backer, yeah, taking the first stock as well. Semi getting the lead for a short while before returning to the neutral game.
And this one's kind of reminding me of last set in the same way, where no one really finds that big lead in any of these games. They're all very close matches.
They're all just trying to fight their one opening they need.
Really goes to show how close the skill level is in the top echelon of this tournament, of players of this tournament. Trying to find some footing, gets that back air, nice read on the jump off the ledge. Eats that sour spot back air, the sweet spot definitely would have taken it right there.
Back air is sadly going to do it. Semi has a lot to catch up to actually, but Semi does have a lot of damage on his disposal. He just needs to find a way to begin his combo, and right now he has a great difficulty starting it actually. He just kept on getting wailed on by Wolf, especially with the forward air, getting caught off guard a lot actually.
And unfortunately, he only got the first hit of that forward air in that situation on the platform.
Yeah.
Maybe could have extended it to a kill, and now the gap is just simply getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and Semi really needs to try to find something soon.
Boomerang return hit is not going to connect. Good dash attack, good ledge attack there. Narrow stage, not going to catch him. Up tilt, not going to do it. Maybe up air, nope. He still has his double jump.
Does not find it, and he used the reflector. Send that boomerang right back at Semi. Semi trying to go for that jump read off the platform, but to no avail in this situation. Basically, almost anything of Wolf's going to start killing at this percentage, especially with this rage.
Ooh, up air is going to do it right there. But as you said, like the back air, almost all of Wolf's smash attack are going to do it. Wolf does have that really great down smash by the ledge, even though Young Link's recovery might be a little bit generic and a little bit more easy to predict. It's still difficult to hit with a down smash.
And even though that trades, that still almost sends... Oh,
that's an unfortunate position to be in. There wasn't even a tech situation to be had.
And I think Semi's biggest issue right now is he's not fighting that momentum that he feeds off of it.
Yeah.
When he gets it, it's so hard to set out that fire. But he's just struggling to start it in this setup.
You saw it in the first game. Once Semi gets going, he can get going for like a stock and a half or even two stocks. Just keep on going and going and going. And right now, Koyu is just completely denying him that.
It must be very frustrating. When you know you're at the level to do it, but it's just not working out for you on that day.
You know you can do it, but your opponent just isn't letting you. We're going to Carlos, I think. That's
yeah, as you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's the better pick for him here. He was hovering over the Ganondorf a bit. I'm still hoping for it. I don't think he's got it, but I'm still hoping for it.
Oh, the Ganon. He's going to pull a Nairo and just reverse sweep with it.
Yeah, he's not going to do it. Young Link is also a really good character for him, yeah. All right, game 3 here on Carlos Pokemon League. Let's see how the larger space works out for Semi. Town City didn't quite work out as planned, but right now we're seeing a lot more open space which Semi can abuse, which he still really can't get in to do that. Because Koyu is just completely walling him out, really moving with him with the aerials.
Yeah.
No dash attack there.
Finds the boomerang, which usually leads to a lot of percentage. Extends it with the forward air, but does not get anything out of it. Now we're resetting back to neutral. Goes for the jab one, tries to find a mix-up out of it to no avail.
Maybe wanted to get something more out of it, maybe a grab, maybe an up tilt or something. Couldn't quite get it. Eats the backer off stage. Wolf, Nair.
Goes high. That was extremely risky by Semi, but he gets out by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, I think he knows that Wolf can just drop down Nair and beat his recovery because Semi's Young Link's recovery has a bit of a kind of a win hitbox above him. It's only at the right side, so if you just fall over him, you should be able to hit him. But because it's Carlos, you can probably tech because you would go to the stage instead of just away from him. Oh, getting the throw armor to dodge that boomerang. Gets second hit of the F smash, not gonna do it right there.
Gets the throw, throws him back off the stage, trying to set up an edge guard attempt, trying to find anything, trying to find any way back into the set.
All right, Semi back into the corner right now. Ooh, bit of a greedy option. Does have that wall jump to get back onto the stage. Really underrated option here on Carlos.
Tries to find the roll in, but Semi is prepared for that. He's played against Wolf before, finds it up air and closes out the stock.
Semi does have a lot of catching up to do. He's already 84% behind, but right now we're going to see a combo starter, which might be able to just close the gap between him. Sadly not getting any more out of that, but it's still 54%. Oh, 78.
Semi
almost caught up right now. Ooh, and the down smash actually getting Semi's jump right there.
As Semi was trying to crawl back into the game slowly but surely, Koyu just denies him and closes that stock at, what was that, like 90%?
It was 90, but it's still weird, like he jumped, but he still got hit by the down smash, and I think it was actually Tipper. Gets the up B, does not get the stock right there. I think also problem is that Young Link really can get those fire arrows in because Wolf Blaster is just a little bit faster than that. Ooh, but gets the down air, finishing up the second stock. Even though Semi's on his final stock, so is Koyu for this game.
He drops down, tries to...
Doesn't get the gimp.
What a
Koyu having
madman.
a good recovery right there.
Semi understanding that it's time that I need to start taking risks for this set if I want to stay in it.
Time to play seriously right now.
Finds it. See, and this is the momentum Semi's trying to build up. He's trying to feed off of it. He gets a little bit denied there, trying to get back onto the stage.
Now we're getting in a situation. Wolf at the corner just keeps on back carrying. No punishment for that.
Just straight up runs in and grabs him.
Oh, forward air is gonna do it right there. The actually the last frame he could have hit with that forward air, he took it and he took it home with him.
And that's exactly what Semi needed in this situation. Just something that he could try to start feeding off of, something that he could hold on to, and hopefully throw this into a Game 5.
It's still way too close, though.
Yeah.
It's still way too close for comfort. Are we going to see the same stage? I don't think Wolf wants to get back to Carlos. I don't think he wants to. I think he wants Triplets or something.
Going back to Battlefield, the game 1 was on Battlefield, if I'm correct, where he did take it. I expect him to stay Wolf in this situation.
I think he is going to.
I think the last game was still really close. It didn't feel like, oh, Semi adapted completely yet.
Yeah.
He still feels like it's winnable. But I think if he loses this, maybe he might change the Samus.
I think he might actually then. It's just more that Semi gets used to the matchup and how Koyu plays Wolf, and then just throwing in the counter, the character counter pick basically, is just a good way to throw him off guard.
Semi trying to find an opening instantly with that down tilt.
Wolf Blast. So having that long range right there reflects the bomb to just knock out the damage it does.
Looking for anything. Semi does not want to overextend with his combos. He's just trying to find a 1-2 hit and then trying to read the option out of it. Koyu playing very solidly, not letting anything getting started throughout the entire set, honestly.
Yeah. I've noticed a lot more in the set, like when he's not in the advantage state, he usually runs to the other side of the stage and just starts to blaster. He doesn't want to take any risk in this situation. Ooh, that's a good damaging combo right there. Is not going to do it. Boomerang misses.
Applying so much platform pressure right now. Semi struggling to land. Almost gets that forward smash, but
forward smash is really good, but it's also decently safe on shield, so it goes unpunished right there. I also haven't really seen a lot of up B out of shield from Semi, especially not the grounded ones. Like, Semi usually just grounds his opponent's low percent and uses up B because it confirms into the up air, doing a lot of damage. Ooh,
oh, and
didn't cross the shield. He thought it would.
That's a mechanic that still gets to me in Smash Ultimate. There's some moves that just you still expect them to go through the shield, but it just doesn't. That was definitely one of those situations for Supahsemmie, and just lands straight with that down air on his face, closing out that stock.
Ooh, that was a really close one. I think Koyu didn't expect that. He just waited beneath him to see what he was going to do. I think he expected more, something like a forward air maybe. But Semi going in there with the downward thrust right there, the pogo stick.
Finds the grab, tries to extend it as far as he can, gets a good 36%, but Semi
rolls behind.
He was chilling at 160. That's a very suitable percent. Youngling can be happy about 166 for sure, though.
A lot, I think. 2 nairs in 1 full hop, actually.
Taking it super slowly. Both of these players not afraid to just sit back and throw their projectile.
Semi applying pressure with those fire arrows.
And almost gets that grab on the normal getup, but Semi was well prepared for it and spot dodged through it. Koyu trying to use Wolf's amazing ledge trapping.
Oh, no forward air. Up air is going to do it right there. Down tilt into forward air, closing out the stock. Last stock for Koyu in his game 4 right here. If Supahsemmie manages to close at this stock, we're going to a game 5 situation. And as for now, it seems like it's going to be that way, with Supahsemmie just keeping the pressure on. He just keeps the momentum going. Sadly missed the grab, which opens a punishment from Koyu, but it's not going to be enough to completely stop Semi's dominant pressure right now.
Semi understanding that right now the only goal he has is holding onto the stock as long as possible and just trying to get 1-2 hits in and then resetting.
Ooh, no grab back there. Ooh, Boomerang hits him on the way back, but he also eats the back air. Both players now at their last stock is intensely close game. Wolf can just annihilate Semi with one combo, but so can Supahsemmie with the reverse up B right there.
Catches the jump with that arrow. Had Wolf off stage, did not get to get any confirms off of it.
Tries to go for the up smash, sadly not connecting. Nair off stage is gonna kill right now.
And that blaster actually disrupted Semi's edge guarding so heavily.
Up
What
air,
a game
there
changer.
you go.
Finds the up air. And now you have to wonder, is Koyu ready to pull out the Samus?
I think he is. I'm almost sure, because this game went a lot better.
Though this game was close, it went down 1 stock each, it did feel like Semi was in control for most of this game.
Yeah, it felt like that Koyu had the opportunities that just made the most of the opportunities he's got, but he wants more opportunities. He wants a lot more opportunities.
But it definitely is a hard situation to change characters in Game 5, where it has to work out at this point, right?
Yeah, not only that, but just you're in the flow with Wolf. You know how you're just feeling the controls right now for this character, and then you're just completely switching it. We're going to Carlos, so maybe that's a sign that the Samus is going to come out. No, it doesn't seem like.
And he's hovering the Wolf. He sticks with the Wolf through and through.
Interesting stage choice.
He's went back to Carlos, where Semi initially had counterpicked for Game 2, which did not work out.
All right. Game 3 was that, I believe.
Oh, no, you're right.
Game 3, yeah.
Game 3, sorry.
And he won that one.
So Koyu going back to a stage that he lost on then.
Yeah, that's why I thought it's an interesting choice. He already lost on this stage, so he's going to go back on it. I'm not completely sure I understand why, but it seems to be working out, as Koyu is already 56% ahead of Supahsemmie, and it grows ever larger as Supahsemmie can't find an opening right now.
Both these players fighting as hard as they can for a spot in that winner semis. Semi fighting to reverse sweep throughout this game. He pushed it all the way to game 5, and now he's the ultimate test here, trying to see if he can close it out, but Koyu's not going to let that happen for free.
You see Semi getting more comfortable in those combos, though. He's doing a lot more tricky stuff to mess up Koyu's general game plan, it seems. He's being a lot more aggressive with the combos, especially with the nair. He just sometimes just drops in full up nair and just goes in. All right, neutral situation. Both characters are going to throw out their projectiles and see who gets hit by what.
Semi, very good usage of the tilts on Youngling for sure.
Yeah.
Denying so many approaches from Wolf.
We also saw some reverse up tilts from Supahsemmie. I think that's because if the move behind you, could just confirm it into a back air, which leads into another back air most of the time, which is a lot of damage for right now. Supahsemmie is trying to get a lot more damage as well, but sadly gets KO'd by Wolf back air at 145%. Percentage, which is decently higher than Wolf wants to, actually. Wolf wants to close out these stocks really early most of the time.
The nice tomahawk grab, finding an opening, trying to push it as far as he can yet again. Finds a blaster, only gets like a good 20% off of it, but just like that, Semi responds to it with his own cute little combo, keeping him in the air, juggling him, not letting him see the day of light anymore. Finds the arrow into the neutraler, sending him off the stage, where generally you would want Wolf, because that's probably like the weakest part of his game, trying to recover. But Semi's opting for the ledge trapping rather than the edge guarding, specifically in this matchup. He's letting him get to the edge, not for free. He like throws one projectile, but he won't commit to it.
Good jab lock right there, and the down air connects.
That was
getting a jab lock out of the Zair.
What a beautiful setup by Supahsemmie, pushing through in this game 5, trying to show that why he got this far into this tournament.
Oh, the Zair actually, of all moves, like not even Nair, the Zair. That's just an amazing move to confirm something in.
Nice parry on the neutral airs, trying to find a forward tilt. Just resetting back to neutral time and time again in this matchup. Both of these players definitely want this. They're both definitely feeling the heat.
Semi-careful.
Gets the nair. Is that enough?
Oh, that's going to be it. The drop down nair again takes the stock, giving him off stage.
We've seen
Koyu try it so many times, and now it seems to work out. As we go for the last stock situation for both players, game 5.
And right now, it seems like Koyu has momentum building up in his favor. Trying to push it as far as he can. Finds
a
the
lot
parry.
of parries going on here. A bit of a greedy boomerang right there. Does get the hit.
Very good patience by Koyu, waiting for the last hit of that up B to get out, but does not find an actual punish on it. It's funny how they went from, throughout the first few games, they were definitely they were comfortable throwing their own projectiles, but now they're both opting for this close quarter combat style.
Yeah. They know the projectiles are just trading with each other, so it really doesn't have that much use. Just keep throwing them out. Backer almost closing out the stock down, and that's gonna be it. Koyu taking it over Supahsemmie with a 3-2.
Very nice patience by Koyu there, understanding Semi stalled out the up B, thinking the down smash was coming earlier, but Koyu was ready for it, and he waited for it, and he punished it accordingly.